compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis Wade City, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense has the football first here today. And Kirk, of course, when we talk about this offense, it has to revolve around the guy under center.
Well, anytime you have a guy like this, it always gives you a chance to win a football game. He can do it all, and most importantly, he has a great connection with the offensive coordinator.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back, it's Manning. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Catch made in space. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Looking down, quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback able to bring him down quickly.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like
so this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to throw. It's Shapen. He flips it to the back across the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's wide open, look out! All the way to the end zone, they couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught over the middle. It's more. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. With the pressure, they look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Breaks an open space. Good enough for first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure this defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Like the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Shapen. A deep shot right down the middle. Caught at the 30, still running. Touchdown. Great connection there for 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. A play action, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Eludes a tackle. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defender, and that helps open those passing windows.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Texas! Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. Mount showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Will to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this one will be fair caught. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to throw. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch is made way down inside the 30. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To throw, it's Shapen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Booth. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go, and we got a new set of downs.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. And they'll use the ground game here. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Receiver in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Back to pass. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game, and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. Gets the first and still running. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Looking downfield. It's Shapen. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. Trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Grabbed by the receiver. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
The hitch for a quarterback and receiver, probably the easiest route and throw you can make. The ball looks like it's pretty accurate. The receiver just drops the football. Would have been an easy game here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Booth. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Shapen. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. And that one's straight down the middle. The Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Dunks it down to the back. Caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Four receivers split wide on second and inches. Quick throw, the catch is made. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to chuck it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Shapen. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
After that completion. It's a shotgun run call.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Makes a quick catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Shapen. It's a quick grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The pass rush closing in. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas!
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. Quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Shapen. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking tackles.
Great stop here by this defense on third down, and it brings up fourth down. And because the runner went out of bounds, remember the new college rule, the clock will stop momentarily, but it will begin again when the referee gets the play clock ready for that next play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Fire to the right side, complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
QB bootlegs here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. important third down attempt for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking downfield. It's Shapen. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
On first down, it's play action. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, what a spin! Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, that's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? They'll give it to the back. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dump off caught by the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, And now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Handoff from the shotgun. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That completion makes it second and short. Back to pass. It's Shapen. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's almost picked off and changed for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got his man in the open field. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To the air, it's Shapen. Quick throw to the left. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game.